Yeah, so you're getting your whole grain in there. You're getting your healthy fat because coconut is a very healthy fat.
Yes, it is.
The type of fat that's in coconut is very heart protective. It's been shown to increase metabolism and also help whittle the waistline. It helps reduce belly fat. So, and it also has similar antioxidants to green tea, berries, chocolate.
Yeah.
So
now, for years, coconut oil was seen as unhealthy.
Yeah.
Now what happened there? What's
Well,
going on?
now we
So
know that
confusing.
not all saturated fats are created equal. So
Okay.
the saturated fat that's in chocolate and coconut, which are two of my favorite things, right,
Yeah.
are now shown to be, by the research, shown to be protective. So the saturated fat that's in something like I mentioned, the cream cheese or the
Yes.
whole milk or the ice cream, tends to clog up the arteries, increase the bad, lousy LDL cholesterol, and decrease the good, happy HDL cholesterol. But the coconut oil and the cocoa butter from cocoa beans from chocolate tends to do the exact opposite. And the saturated fat, there's all different types of saturated fat. In fact, in coconut oil, there's probably at least a dozen different types of fats, and most of them being saturated. Now, in the body, the cocoa beans, okay, the dark chocolate especially, that type of saturated fat gets converted in the body to a monounsaturated fat, or a MUFA, which is very heart protective. And so we know now that we're learning so much about fats that we have to break it down to where did that fat come from? Is it from the animal world or from the plant world? And we're learning that there's differences between those and even differences between some of the foods in the animal world. So for example, fat that comes from organic dairy is much healthier than fat that comes from conventional dairy.
Okay.
So,
Interesting. Now, speaking of food,
yeah.
Cynthia is a co-author of the New York Times bestseller, The Flat Belly Diet, where you'll learn all about MUFAs, and she also is the co-author of the Ultimate Diet Log. So,
In the Ultimate Diet Log, you know what, this is a great thing to actually bring to the grocery store with you, because there are about 17 different focus areas in the book where you can choose something that you really want to work on, whether it be getting 2 servings of fruit a day, which is the recommended minimum, 3 servings of vegetables a day, which we all
it's so nice you can write things.
Yeah, and
it's
you
a great book.
can focus on, say, okay, this is the one goal, I really want to have a specific measurable goal, I'm going to track it, at the end of the week I'm going to check it with myself and see how well I did, if I could go back and do the week over again, did I do anything differently. So when you really have a specific focus like that on just 1 or 2 changes that you want to make in your diet, you're a lot more likely to be successful, follow through, and then it just becomes a normal part of how you eat. And then once it becomes a normal part of how you eat, you pick another goal, maybe drinking more water, maybe slowing down when you eat, so yeah.
Now, I wanted to get back to berries for a moment. Now, when they're not in season, you know, I use berries all year that are organic and frozen.
Yes.
What's your opinion on that?
Absolutely, 100%. I think berries should be part of your diet year-round.
Good.
The other thing that you can do, I mean, I do the same thing. I buy organic frozen, but you can also, when they're in season, you can freeze them yourself. And there's a little tip to that.
Yeah, what
so
do
when
you
you
do?
have the berries, okay,
Okay.
you only, if you're gonna freeze them, you want to just wash them right before you're about to freeze them.
Okay.
And you put them on a cookie sheet. Make sure that they don't touch each other.
Okay.
And then you put that cookie sheet in the freezer and freeze that. Now, once those are frozen, then you
There's
transfer
nothing on top of them or anything? It's just,
and then you transfer them to a freezer bag. And the reason you do it this way is because if you put them in the freezer like this, they'll all clump together. But if you put them separated on a cookie sheet, not touching each other, then they'll stay separated. And that way, if you just want to use a half a cup or you just want to use a cup, you don't have this big kind of glob of frozen berries all stuck together. So it's a lot more versatile in terms of being able to utilize it later on.
That's great. You know, speaking of frozen fruit, I love frozen mango. And if you let it get a little bit soft, I swear it has a consistency of like a sherbet.
It does. You know what?
It's
Frozen
so
bananas are
good.
the same way.
Yeah.
And so I have lots of, desserts are obviously something we don't want to live without, but incorporating fruit's a great way to get the sweetness but also the nutrition. So I have several desserts that I make with frozen fruit. One of them is, I call it a sort of a mock banana split.
Yeah.
So you can take, let's say, coconut milk yogurt, because we've already talked about how great coconut milk is, and then you take bananas, strawberry, and pineapple. Chunk it up and put it in there. Then some sort of nut, it could be walnut, it could be almond, whatever kind of nuts you like. Some shredded, a little bit of shredded coconuts as well. And then you mix all that up, put it into some kind of container and freeze it. It tastes just like ice cream.
Wow.
It has the texture and the consistency of ice cream because of partly the frozen fruit. You can also throw a few chocolate chips, dark chocolate chips in there.
Of course.
Yeah, so you have an alternative to ice cream that's much more nutritious and made with a much healthier fat.
Now, speaking of ice cream, I discovered, and I'm hoping you're going to say wonderful things about it, is hemp ice cream. It's 10 grams.
Yes.
And it's actually pretty low. I mean, it was like 9 grams of sugar, but over, I think it was like half a container or something. So you just eat a little bit with some fruit.
Yes.
The best vanilla ice cream I've ever had.
It's very creamy.
From hemp.
And has
milk. It was the omega 3. And then my husband loves the coconut. I'm sorry, the coconut milk ice cream.
Yes.
I didn't like that. Was a little
Really?
well,
It's
a
very
little
creamy.
too strong. The coconut flavor.
It's very creamy. It definitely tastes very coconutty. But the thing that's great about hemp is it's a complete protein. It has all the amino acids that we need to use that protein to repair and heal in the body.
Yes.
And so we don't have to worry about, when you have a plant-based food that has some of the amino acids you need but not others, you have to find other foods to complement that, to kind of put the pieces of the puzzle together so you can use that protein. But with hemp, it's already all there.
Yeah, so my daughter likes her healthy ice cream.
That's great. That's great.
That hemp ice cream. All right, what else do we got?
Okay.
Well, actually, let me tell you, I just interrupted you, but my favorite summer food is a cherry.
Me too.
Oh,
I keep
oh
saying
my
everything's my
God.
favorite, but they
No,
are.
cherries are the ultimate.
Okay, so
love cherries.
when you're looking for cherries, one thing that you want to look for is the stems should be bright green.
Oh, I didn't know
If
that.
they start to be, turn a little bit brown, that means that they're probably already starting to go bad. And that's the negative thing about cherries is they're extremely delicate.
Okay.
They don't last for very
No,
long.
they don't.
Yeah.
Especially in my house because I eat them so fast.
Yeah. The other thing is
Yeah.
that when you do have some left over, you
Yeah.
want to store them in the refrigerator and you
Okay.
want to store them in a sealed container because they absorb odors.
Oh.
So anything that's in that
I
fridge.
think that's maybe. I'm like, wait, I love cherries.
So
Also,
but
I like the darker ones better. They tend to be sweeter.
I do too.
Yeah.
These are a little bit more bitter, and
Yes.
these are a little bit sweeter.
Yes.
The great thing about cherries is obviously the beautiful color. They
Yes.
have some natural substances in there that are known to be anti-inflammatory and actually help pain relief, especially tart cherries. So they've been
So the tartar ones, so the ones that are lighter in color. Okay.
amazing research here with arthritis, inflammation, that they actually go to work in the body and they have a very similar effect, believe it or not, to something like Advil in your body. And just these natural substances in these gorgeous food. And you can buy a cherry pitter. It's really easy to use. You just put the cherry in it and you pop it and the pit comes right out.
Oh, wow. If they have them here in Eli's Manhattan. No, because my daughter, what she'll do is she'll take a couple bites around it, but then there's so much cherry. I'm sure people have kids, or I'll have to slice them up for her, which is a little tricky.
That's one of the best things about the pitter is you don't lose any of the really delicious fruit, the meat around the pit. It's a great secret. And that way you can pit them and then you can also take these and freeze them and then you can throw them into a smoothie.
Yeah,
One of my favorite smoothies, okay, is I take 1 cup of frozen cherries, I take 6 ounces of almond milk,
Oh, I like them.
2 tablespoons of almond butter, and then I throw in a teaspoon of coffee grounds.
Really?
And it has a little bit of a pep, you get your caffeine fix there, but then you're getting all the amazing flavors of the almonds and the cherries together. And so I call it a almond cherry zinger.